Hurricane Helene slammed into the Carolina coast, unleashing its fury on unsuspecting communities. The storm, a Category 3 hurricane, made landfall with winds exceeding 115 miles per hour. Its arrival brought a torrent of rain and a storm surge that swallowed coastlines. Coastal towns, caught in the hurricane's direct path, bore the brunt of Helene's wrath. Homes were ripped apart by the ferocious winds. Businesses were inundated by the surging seawater. The once familiar landscape was transformed into a scene of chaos and destruction. The impact was immediate and devastating. Communication lines went down, cutting off residents from the outside world. Power outages plunged entire neighborhoods into darkness. The roar of the wind and the crashing of waves replaced the usual sounds of daily life. Fear and uncertainty gripped the hearts of those who rode out the storm. Their homes transformed into fragile shelters against Helene's relentless assault. As the hurricane raged on, the true extent of its destructive power began to unfold, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Hurricane Helene's impact extended far beyond its initial landfall, leaving a trail of destruction across the region. Roads, once vital arteries connecting communities, were rendered impassable. Fallen trees, debris and floodwaters choked transportation routes, isolating towns and hindering rescue efforts. Bridges, weakened by the relentless assault of wind and water, crumbled under the strain. The storm's impact on essential services was equally severe. Power lines, ripped from their moorings, lay tangled amidst the debris, cutting off electricity to thousands. Hospitals, struggling to operate on backup generators, faced overwhelming demand. Water treatment plants, inundated by floodwaters, were forced offline, leaving communities without access to clean drinking water. The absence of these essential services exacerbated the already dire situation, creating a humanitarian crisis in the storm's aftermath. The once familiar rhythm of life was shattered, replaced by a struggle for survival. The task of restoring these vital lifelines would be a daunting one, a testament to the sheer power of nature's fury. As Hurricane Helene's fury subsided, the daunting task of rescuing those stranded and providing aid to those in need began. First responders, facing treacherous conditions, bravely ventured into the storm-ravaged areas, their mission to locate survivors, provide medical assistance and clear debris to make way for relief efforts.
Rescue teams, utilizing boats and high-water vehicles, navigated flooded streets, their efforts often hampered by downed trees, power lines, and debris. Medical personnel worked tirelessly, tending to the injured in makeshift medical centers set up in schools and community centers. The National Guard was deployed, assisting with search and rescue operations, distributing food and water, and maintaining order in the affected areas. The challenges were immense, but the dedication and courage of these individuals shone through as they worked around the clock to alleviate suffering and bring hope to those affected by the disaster. Their unwavering commitment in the face of adversity served as a beacon of light during a dark and uncertain time.
Section 4. The power of community resilience and support in the face of adversity. Even as Hurricane Helene brought devastation, it also revealed the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit.
Communities, ravaged by the storm, rallied together, their shared hardship forging an unbreakable bond of unity and compassion. Neighbors helped neighbors, sharing food, water and shelter with those who had lost everything.
Volunteers, armed with chainsaws and shovels, worked tirelessly to clear debris, their actions fueled by a spirit of selflessness and a desire to rebuild their shattered communities.
Stories of hope and resilience emerged from the wreckage. A local church transformed into a makeshift shelter, providing refuge and comfort to displaced families. A group of teenagers organized a donation drive, collecting clothes, toiletries, and other essentials for those in need.
These acts of kindness, both big and small, served as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit has the capacity to overcome adversity through unity, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the power of community. Section 5. Picking up the pieces. The long road to recovery and rebuilding. As the initial shock of Hurricane Helene subsides, communities begin the